You live?
You did it.
It's a display.
Oh. 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 Bye.
That's it. There you go.
He's on now.
Ruining it.
Ruining it. We've got knocked out yet anyway. Come on, baby. That's the front, there's left and right, isn't it? So is that all right? Slow. SR. Speed raid. Spin raid.
Speeding it up.
Hey, all the technology. Who we got on? Good afternoon, Kevster. Wonderful in Chesterfield, I imagine.
Is it that nice? It's warming up a bit. You know?
That's not the sun. That's light. It's lighting. It's got lighting on. Thinks it's the sun. It's a bit higher up. That. Where's my mouth? Who else we got on? It was sunny. I got somebody pinching me about it.
He's turning up.
8 watts.
Is chat working? There's 16 people on.
Chat's working, yeah. There's nobody on. There's nobody saying no. Come on, speak. Speak. That coffee has been sat there. How long had it sat there, Lynn?
3 weeks.
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's got the skin on it is absolutely divine.
It's full of fur.
Full of fur. It comes complete with a throat jacket. We're going to call it a throat jacket.
Penicillin.
Penicillin. Which is unfortunate because I'm allergic to penicillin.
Oh, I don't want to drink that. Then.
I explode.
Explode.
I once went off when I was a kid. Everywhere, all over the wall.
The one of you back together.
Like a giant zit.
Sure, chat's working.
Yeah, I can't never see chat either. I can't never know how it works. This Julian.
No idea.
Settings, guests. No, it looks like it's working, but I don't see any. Mandy's decided we're having the rest of the day off.
It's all right.
I'm guessing that's Paul, the shed man.
It's all right.
How do you do, Foxy? Can't fault you. Let me just get some of this, baby.
Les has just been telling me about that one you thought were 3D printed, John.
Is it 3D printed? He said we're having one of them days.
Is it 3D printed, this?
We're having one of them days, he said yesterday.
3D print this coffee?
It looks great. I did 3D print it. It's liquid pla.
Oh, it's very nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very nice.
It's Dai Chong or whatever it was.
Deutschang.
Thailand Deutschang.
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 Deutschang estate.
It sounds very posh, that, doesn't it? Good news today. Well, I say good news. Yeah, it's good news. Peter Sutcliffe died.
Yeah. Gone.
Who said that? Who said that? Yeah. Gone and dust gone.
Gone.
Nah.
After his bypass.
We were on about this. We were on about this other day. Peter Sutcliffe committed some of the most horrible atrocities you can imagine. There's only that's the only really way. He hit people got back at head.
16.
And torn them apart. Basically.
16 people. 16 women. It were on Facebook.
They're all women.
Yeah.
But he did it anyway. They sent him to jail for the rest of his life on a life sentence. Basically, they sent him to jail to die in jail, aren't they? And then they've given him a bypass on the NHS. On the NHS, right? So that people like you and me, like I've got a dodgy toe and all these things, can't get no treatment for it because, well, we've got no money. No, because you spent it on fucking Peter Sutcliffe, haven't you? And then they brought him back to prison to die because then he refused treatment. Well, just a minute, why don't you refuse treatment last month and save all the fucking money on NHS? Do you know what I mean? That I don't agree with that. I don't agree with putting people away. People who like that who have been sent away to die because there's absolutely no doubt they're never going to get better. I don't see point in keeping them alive at taxpayers' expense and then fixing them when they get ill instead of just letting nature take its course and let it die. Personally, I would have needled the bastard as soon as he was found guilty and, you know, all that had gone over. Needle, save all that money that it's cost. He must have cost us millions of pounds over years, wouldn't it?
High security, innit?
High security, this and that, t'other. It's disgusting. And then they'll tell us that we ain't got the money.
It's human rights.
It's his human rights. He ain't got no human rights. As soon as he swung that fucking hammer, he lost his human rights, didn't he?
Yeah.
They were withdrawn. He withdrew them himself. And then he should have been put down. That's my thought anyway. What do you think?
He's down there.
He's down now. Somebody put him down eventually.
Yeah.
For 40 years, that's what I'm saying. How much money, it's uncalculable, isn't it, really? How much it's cost to keep the bastard alive and then to give him NHS treatment like that. Where there's people who are still working and can't get the treatment. Yeah, I know what I'd do. Gallon of diesel.
Because he's famous. Because he's famous.
Famous.
Well, not for infamous.
Infamous.
Because he's infamous. What happens to him? Why did he look after him?
We see that Mr. Trump has effectively lost the election now, hasn't he? Although he's not really wanted to give it in. That Joe Biden has just got another state.
Was it?
So he's up to 290, so I think. So otherwise he can't win.
He's already won.
He has already won, yeah, but Trumpy won't admit it. He's saying that there's been a lot of fraud, but basically there might have been some, but not enough to
I've seen a lot of
make any
people
difference.
saying.
Like.
I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, I feel so much better now. Trump's out of office." But they're in this country.
Yeah.
People in this country, I've got a weight off my shoulders. Why?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't agree with everything he said.
No.
Because like coming out of the climate thing, that was
Yeah.
just stupid. He did things a little bit like I tend to do things at spur at minute.
Yeah.
He does things off cuff, and I tend to do a lot of that. And I'll ask somebody there to rein me back. But I don't think Donald is one of them to be reined
No,
back.
he can't be.
He can't be reined back.
No.
He'll just fucking sack you. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Next. So, and that seems to have been his way of getting what he wants, isn't it?
Yeah.
But having said that, he did do for the Americans what he said he were going to do. And I don't know many presidents have actually delivered on what they've said they were going to do, despite how unpopular that was.
Yeah. Or some ways he's gone about it. It's a bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Yeah, the way he's gone about it is a bit rough, but he has actually delivered on a lot of the stuff, like Make America Great Again and all this kind of. Apparently, they are doing really well in some areas.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got this problem with pandemic, like, haven't they?
Yeah.
But in America, obviously, when you need NHS, there is no NHS. You have to pay for it all. And yeah, so
I'm looking at that at the moment.
I don't think there's out, is there?
Expensive
Yeah.
to live in America.
Yeah.
If you haven't got health insurance,
So
you're knackered.
all them people who have had this COVID and that, what can they do?
Do you see how much it is?
I've seen one bloke that got over COVID and his bill was something like $1.5 million. He may as well have just gone and sent out the window. He may as well have, I mean, his life's gone, like, because he's going to be working for the rest of his life for nothing.
Isn't it like 30 grand to have a baby in America? That's
Something
what it ends
like
up
that.
costing, something
Yeah.
like that.
That's why we get health tourists coming to this country.
Yeah, coming to have the babies and going.
Come to have the babies here, yeah. I mean, we had one come from Africa. I think she came from Africa, and she'd 6.
And went home.
Yeah, and then went home.
Yeah,
Cost us something like 120 grand to do this because of complications and all that. See ya.
easy way out though, isn't it?
Yeah, but they stop all that.
Yeah.
She should never have actually been technically been on the plane because she was too far gone.
That'd be bad too, wouldn't it? Delivering 6 babies on a plane.
I wonder if airports would charge you for another like 6 tickets.
Probably.
They wouldn't.
Probably they are robbing bastards.
She said, "Well, I don't really need a seat. Can we have like? Have you got any chicken in the basket
Hand
bowl?
luggage. Hand luggage.
Yeah, or spill bags. Just hang them up in a spill bag.
Right.
Drive, trip, drive. Good old Lincoln. Good morning, ladies. I don't know who that is.
We go on tangent.
Now, here's a question for you. Now, I don't think we can see all comments on here, but here's a question for you anyway. We were saying run about the Nautilus, weren't we?
What were we?
Yeah, Nautilus, like the fish. A Nautilus is a fish, not just a tank from Aspire. It's also like a fish. It's actually I think it's a kind of octopus, but it's got a shell on it.
Octopus with a shell.
Have you never seen it? Go and have a look. Nautilus. It's like a shell, but it's a sea creature. It's not actually a snail or all that. It's just got a shell on it like a snail. But and then legs come out of the back.
Oh,
and
it's
called a Nautilus.
It's like a snail lobster.
It's a strip. I think it's actually a kind of squid.
It's a strange thing.
It's a lovely looking thing. You see the dried shells all over the place wherever
Is that where abalone comes from?
No, it's an abalone. An abalone is like a whelk. Have you ever seen a whelk stuck to a rock?
No.
Pyramids.
Yeah.
Like that abalone, but they're not flat like, but they stick to rock like limpets. What was I saying? I was telling you about something.
It's me, you too.
Who's me, you did? Hey, Nathan.
Nathan Gold. 30 now.
Anyway,
30 years old.
Before we go on to Nathan, we're on about Nautilus.
Oh, here we are, yeah.
Now, that what we were saying is, you'll remember in a sec, if you get more than one Nautilus,
I remember.
Is it Nautili, or is it Nautiluses, or is it just Nautilus? Because some words can be the same word twice, can't
Let's
they?
have a look.
Both plural and singular.
Let's solve the case.
That was just the first element of the question that we're on about. This is our busy one yesterday. Then
Nautilus, plural, Nautiluses or Nautili.
Now, this is where I got it even more complicated, isn't it? Because I wanted to know if there were a difference between male and females, like a male Nautilus. And I decided that a baby Nautilus was a Nautilini.
Nautilini.
A Nautilini.
Yeah.
And the other one was
Nautilette.
A Nautilette. Female is a Nautilette. So you've got the main one is a Nautilus. You've got the Nautilette, and then you've got the Nautilinis. Babies.
Right, dictionary.
I'll tell you something else now. Come to this. I don't know if they're actually born or hatched, whatever, with a shell on them, or if it's like a squid first, and it develops a shell as it's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are snails born with shells?
Snails are, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. Snail shells are actually eggs are quite big. Interesting, that, isn't it? Did you know another little interesting feature about that is that some people eat snail eggs as like caviar? Yeah. So
Carl says hello to everybody.
Carl says hello to
His chat's
everybody.
not working.
A lot of chat's not working on here, apparently.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
It is a bit strange. It was strange last week as well, though, wasn't it? It was the same carry on. People were saying that there were Foxy said.
Yeah, he said he was typing, but we didn't see it.
No, that was afterwards.
I think Rob's been typing as well, but we haven't seen that. But we don't care about Rob.
We don't care about Rob.
We banned him anyway, haven't we?
He's been banned. We've had no bat or anything. Mike's Mex. I'm guessing that's Mike. Could be Winterton, do you think?
Possibly.
Captain Nemo submarine. Nautilus. Yeah. That's why I like the original Aspire Nautilus, the one that will look like a gas valve, a radio valve. It looked like something from the Nautilus.
We've got one kicking about somewhere.
We have got, and then they brought out a mini one, didn't you? If you lined them up with some wires and that, you would swear blind it were a set of valves, couldn't you?
Yeah.
They do look like valves.
They're nice looking tanks for time.
Yeah, I still like them.
Yeah.
I like the round shoulder.
Only thing is, they had glass threads, which were.
Yeah, you have to be careful with.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever smashed any threads, though.
I did.
Did you? Oh. That's because you're fucking like a gorilla grip.
You don't want no legs.
Oh, it's Mike Collins from Savs.
Rob, you're not really banned. You just messaged me saying, "Can I be unbanned?"
That's Rob, though, isn't it? Let's have a look what we got up here. What things have we got up? All right. If you wanted to go and vote for us, for our nets, that's the link, which is quite a ridiculous link. So I'm going to hide it. I'm going to edit it. Let's say copy, save, and I'm going to go to chat. And I'm going to stick it in there.
Oh, Mike.
There we go. Everybody's going to get that now. It says Mike from Savs.
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 What's Savs?
I don't know.
Savs.
Anyway, if you want to go and vote for us, that's the link. I'll put it in the chat. Banners.
I was talking to someone I know last night, and he thought we were in Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
There's a Featherstone in Wolverhampton, apparently.
There's a lot of places in America that's got, and in Australia that's got English names, isn't there?
Yeah. Copy.
Bastards. Right. Well, if anybody wants to join the chat, no, I'm not click that one. If you want to go and join to the YouTube channel, that's the Earl down there. I'll leave you with Liam for a second.
Where are you going?
So
Get ready for a surprise.
What juice you got in, Liam?
In my coffee cup.
Yeah.
Coffee. Don Benito.
Don Benito.
Changed from tobacco scotch to Don Benito.
And to say you were on custard creams ever since you were here. Not bad, is it?
No, it's all right.
I don't like tobacco. Oh, God.
Right. Go on, you're right. You're right.
We're still on.
Yeah. Do. Get ready. Get ready. How do I view chat?
This is side. It says chat.
Chat. Oh, yeah. Good evening. This is going to be good, isn't it?
Now then, boys and girls, said would teach here your friend Blackbeard. That's right, pieces of it and all that. Now then, while I was up there near North Carolina, I came across this your brown material, and I thought, "Ooh, that smells as nice as that does." I don't know why it's got carnage. Anyways, let me look at my special map. Because I put the best treasure of all in my little folder. Let me find my chair. Now then, me hearties, what we've got here, this here is named after your friend here, Blackbeard. And this here is the finest Canadian, organic Canadian flu-cured Virginia, combined with Tennessee smoke-cured Latakia. And then, together with that, a little bit of the enhancement. Wow. I've got to escape. Somebody's in me gold. Oh, what's that? He's left all this stuff here, look. It's a Sunday show. Right. What we were looking at is this what's spinning here. This is the new one. It's Blackbeard. This is actually inspired by Kev, one of our admins. And he wanted one, a net, but he wanted it like Don Benito, but without the vanilla custard. And he wanted it. He wanted it with licorice, right? So licorice is one of the enhancements in there. By no means is it the only one. Now, what it gives to this? Oh, I'm going to empty my tank. Let me empty my tank again. I'll empty this one because I want to give you a good description of this. I have actually sent Kev some, but I've told him not to put a picture up because I've changed the label. I think he's been vaping it. Well, I know he's been vaping it. He may very well be commenting. I've no idea. Get rid of this. Make sure I'm screwed in, well and truly in there. There was a weird bloke in here not long ago.
Smells like backer in here,
It does, doesn't it? It smells like, I know it smells like pirates. He went through every accent you could imagine. He travelled a lot though. Oh dear. Now this has been unused, this coil, so I'll have to pull it through a bit. And to launch this new juice, what we've got a code. And if I can find it
somewhere.
There
you
go. There it is. So if you wanted and went over to the website, you might find a discount. You might not. You don't know. You have to work that out yourself.
I wonder what percentage it is.
Not suggesting you get any. Just saying. That's all. What it on phone?
It was someone coming to collect some legislation. Where's that appeared from?
Did that bloke brought it?
Oh, did he bring it with?
He did, yeah. It's like a map thing.
Where's he gone?
He went over there, said something about somebody's in his gold, and he ran off. He ran off clutching a bottle of hard juice and all, I tell you.
Hello, juice coming.
There's nobody about knocking about because we're in lockdown, aren't we?
Yeah, we're clicking like food.
There we go. Finally.
Cheers, bye.
Come to collect?
Yeah.
Covered in juice now, I am. Should have done this for sure. No wind, no wind. Just wait for it to come through and take a few pulls. Put the chat back up. Here we go. We got some comment. Good afternoon, Arnold. I would comment, but only you and me see it. It's a bit strange, and it looks like the YouTube, which is on Vaping with Les channel, is coming up more than the Facebook one. So it looks like it could be a Facebook issue. Still on the old one, yeah. It's just coming through now. I ought to be shot for doing that, really. It's witchcraft. That's what Dave said actually last week. Witchcraft. She's nearly through fully. It does whistle a bit, that, doesn't it? We changed my pitch. See if it was any different. You can try and join. Oh, it is playing up a bit. Let's have a look. Banners. I think that's it. Tell you about this then. Blackbeard. I don't know if anybody's ever had smoked licorice. Have you ever had a smoked licorice? That's what this is. It's like it's got the flavour of them Australian soft licorices. You know, the ones that you can get in red and black. Just the normal black one I'm on about. But it's a soft. It's a creamy flavour, believe it or not, and there's no cream in here. There's not one of the additives. There is no creaming element to it. It's just naturally coming from what's in here. The majority of the flavour that is in here is the organic Canadian Flucode Virginia, which has given it a really nice sweetness, which marries with that licorice to make it like a sweet licorice rather than a savoury licorice, if you can understand that. I can vape that all day. You could easily vape that all day. It's not so in your face with licorice that you would say it's like Pontefract cakes of ours, because we do another licorice, which is Pontefract cakes. That's full on just licorice in your face. This is not. This is just part of the whole flavour. That is gorgeous. The smokiness from the Latakia and the Tennessee is bringing itself not necessarily towards a smoky tobacco, but it's giving it a smoky licorice. I'm back. It's a shame you ain't got none of this in.
Is it nice? You like it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can put a drip tip in it. It'll make him cough though, because it's 0 nicotine. You would have makes him cough.
61 watts. 61.
I like it on 61.1, but I thought I'll just tone it down today.
That's nice.
That is nice.
It's more subtle than I thought it'd be.
That's what I'm just saying. It's not in your face like Pontefract cakes. It's a much more subtle.
Yeah.
And it's giving it like a smokiness. It's giving it more, for me, it's giving it more towards the licorice.
Is that the bottom?
Yeah.
It's not. Canadian.
So the sweetness is coming from that Canadian. So you've got a sweetness, you've got that grassy tone that I try and get across to you, that hay kind of a flavour, which sits perfectly with that licorice. Because when you chew a licorice stick, you get that hay kind of a flavour, don't you?
It's nice.
It's nice. Nice all day vape, that one. Anyway, to launch it, there is a code. Like I said, I've just put this on the sec chat. Grant.
Nathan was trying to join as well, I think it's.
I'll just put that on. If you wanted a try a bottle of that, that's your code. We are also giving away free bottles of naturally extracted tobaccos or hybrids. All you've got to do to get one of that, there is information on the website. All you've got to do is send in an empty, somebody else's naturally extracted tobacco bottle, a 60 ml or a 120, and we'll send you by return a full one.
Easy enough.
Easy as that.
But we do check.
We do check. It's only for new customers as well. It's that because obviously we're trying to get new customers on board, and I think once people who are vaping other companies' stuff, once they try ours, they will remain with us. That's the hope anyway, because we've tried some recently of other brands. We just said other brands, and the war.
Pish.
Don't even need to say it. Right, we've got Grant on. Mr. G, looking very Christmassy.
Look, yeah, I'll be sending them.
Jam. Tobacco scotch. Pontefract cake, which is good on about that.
Yeah, no, that's why I showed it.
It's very much in your face, that one.
It is like
you look like an elf.
Yeah, it's
Where's your at?
It's a big elf t-shirt. Like. Just my pajamas, mate.
We've just had a pirating shop.
How's the COVID?
Les, what size is your TV in shop?
12-inch.
12-inch.
65.
I don't know if it's frozen.
It's frozen.
It's
65 inch, is it?
I think it's a 75.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Do it, good price and all.
I've just ordered a 65.
Yeah. Oh, baby one.
Maybe.
Portable. We've only got half a face again. Oh, Nathan's trying. Oh, why he looks serious. There he looks serious.
How doing?
Not bad.
Happy birthday to you.
For other day.
That video were just crackers.
Did you see that video? Once I reminded myself I got Snapchat, that's it, I'm away. The more filters I put on, the more characters are in me. It looked like a diamond geezer, didn't it? It looked like a burglar, didn't it? You know that picture now?
I've moved. I'm vanished.
He's hiding. He's got a serious face, hasn't he?
Yes. What are you up to? Have you up
Nothing. No. Just enjoying time off.
Time off?
Again?
Yeah.
You only get a weekend off, don't you?
Yeah. Well, not recently, no. Oh, it's all been going wrong.
Shop shut. Well, it will be at the minute, won't it?
Yeah, shop shut. We got burgled the other week.
Burgled?
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't you, would it? You said you have to get your gold.
Yeah, that's what it was. You're after his swag bag. Trying to sell you it back. He's in bed, the lazy
Are you in bed?
No, I'm actually up on the sofa.
I'm just in a blanket, I swear to God.
What dog's there?
Good dog.
Good dog. The bulldog.
Ollie.
That's better.
Ollie.
Look at his top.
Oh, better.
Not having you twats take it piss out of me.
Yeah, his cash shop got burgled. Was it about 3 weeks ago?
Which shop?
Cass.
You found out who did it?
No. They came through market ceiling into a storeroom, dropped through another ceiling into another storeroom, then dropped into our shop.
Fucking hell. They take much?
Yeah. Enough.
Enough.
Well, they didn't set alarm off.
They didn't set alarm off?
Nope, didn't set one alarm
went
off.
through 3 ceilings and didn't set an alarm off?
Nope.
Need to buy a better alarm, don't you?
It were a dead spot.
A
The
dead
Arsens,
spot.
they didn't cover that bit because it was protected by shot guards at window. They never touched window. They just dropped straight through into window.
That's
Just
what they
stayed
did
there.
when you were fishing.
Oh yeah.
Came through the ceiling over here.
Yeah, it were a proper dead spot.
It's
But
unfortunate.
yeah,
isn't it?
they knew where they were going upstairs.
Inside a job.
Big time.
He's covering it up.
You what? Have you got it booked?
What have you two been doing?
You are?
Have you two been?
All right. Been dead past few days, isn't it? But it's been good. It's been good.
I've been for ages.
It's just boring not being able to open, isn't it?
You can't see anybody. It's wank.
Yeah.
There's part of safe at shop like it's seeing people, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, taking the money and throwing them fucking out. It's checking them. Grand. So,
Watching
Hey,
Carl,
ma'am.
I'm watching golf as well.
You're watching golf.
He's watching golf on live. She's doing very well. She don't come in now, but I've left her at home.
Bless her.
I can only imagine what damage she's done tidying my table up.
She's boots at car.
Yeah. Well, they've just been advertised Castrol 500ml oil.
Ooh. GTX.
What's been on about net?
Ah, that's what it is. Google knows everything, like, doesn't it?
Oh, they've both got Morgy faces on, haven't they?
They've got very Morgy faces. They're not very talkative, are they?
I'm
No.
losing my bet at fucking golf, that's why.
Betting on golf. As if watching it ain't bad enough.
It's one thing I could never get into. Golf.
I play as
But my
well,
driving
so
range is good for anger. I usually just do Happy Gilmore and give it.
Yeah, but watching it's another thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to go play it, but I could never get the ball off the floor unless I used a sand wedge. And then it never went far, but it went up plenty. It moved plenty, yeah. Normally I'd just be leaving stripes in grass.
I can drive it about 250 yards.
Can you? I could never hit it straight. It shoot off any frigging way.
Classic game.
Yeah.
Random.
You've got to be good though to get it in the middle of that little section, don't you?
It takes practice.
It's
doesn't it?
practice, like, yeah. Are you one of them arse wigglers and all then, Grant? You stick your ass out and wiggle it
Like a duck.
like a duck. Donald.
To be fair, I just Happy Gilmore it, mate. Just hit it. It goes where it goes. I don't aim. I just hit it.
Professional then.
Just whack it and shout, fuck!
If it lands on green, then I just say, yeah, I aim for that.
I aim for that.
If it misses, my hand slipped or something.
Have you ever got one in straight away, all in one?
No, I've done one in two, but
Two.
Done one in 17.
Hole in 28.
the problem with golf, mate, is you can have a really, really good hole, and you think, yeah, I'm all right here. You get to the next one, and the ball just goes off to next hole, totally opposite direction.
You've got to be very accurate, haven't you?
You've got to be consistent. But then you look at these professionals on here, and some of them are top in the world, but they still have a shit game or a crap day.
Yeah.
How's Tiger getting on?
Rawr.
I thought he was dead.
Tiger.
I thought he died.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Just wished he had because his wife had all his money.
That might have been what happened.
He
What about Tiger Woods?
again, though, didn't he? Yeah.
Tiger Woods is on a flyer, mate. He's on a winner. He's on a good thing. I think he's 7th or something.
You still play golf?
Mm.
How
Yeah,
old
he
is
has to his skins.
You are?
He has to his
He's
skins.
divorced, and the divorce
Well, yeah.
took money off him, didn't it?
I think she took me to everything.
Well, she did.
Can't fault her.
I'm sure I read he used to get £1 million per night tick on his stuff.
Per
Yeah, he
what?
gets whoever wins this Masters this weekend on Sunday, they get 11.5 million.
11.5 million for twatting them
I'm
all.
sure I read something like that. Either got $500,000 or $1 million per night tick on his clobber.
Per night tick.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods used to get paid I think it was £500,000 per tick per day,
Yeah.
and then that worked out like 1.5 million, and then just to play, to use the nightclubs or whatever he was using, they'd pay him 600-700 grand.
I meant wrong game, me.
And a caddy that doesn't need any experience can get up to £1,500 a week. And then if you're caddying for somebody who then wins, up to 10th place, you get 8%. First place, you get 10% wins. So you could have walked away with like, like $1 million.
Gain the servant 1,500 quid a week.
Get your clubs out, Les. Me and Liam will caddy for you.
Yeah,
I have to sell them.
Les has got them clubs with bamboo, like bamboo shafts and that.
Yeah, do a bamboo stalks and bronze heads.
You told me to a goal.
Bit of stone tied on with a bit of string.
Hey, next year,
some string and a little bamboo.
When I got into golf, I got my own trolley. I got me one-handed glove like Michael Jackson. Boots with little tassels on. Oh, I got the lot. Cagoule.
Full rigmarole.
Full rigmarole. I've never got all of it blower. It's all good fun.
See if I got it. There you go. That's how you dress like a twat. Look.
Ah, there you go.
How many gloves you got on?
It's the only sport. No, it's the only sport that you can turn up in a. Say you had a rich boy and you had £100 pair of jeans. You can turn up in them. You're not allowed to play. I could buy a £20 pair of fluorescent pink fucking trousers with flowers on front or polka dots on, and I'm allowed to play because they're golf trousers.
Yeah.
That's not right.
You get a lot of Ruperts, don't you?
I've got some lime green. I've got some lime illuminous green shorts.
Golfing shorts.
Apart from that.
Yeah. As well.
And then new trousers for next year.
What?
New trousers for next year, Les.
Oh, what's them? New work trousers?
No, golf trousers.
Oh, golf trousers. Well, they're not very bright, are they?
No, they're sensible casual ones.
I can't read that.
It's saying that we're the best shop in town.
Ah, good.
Ah, good old.
What, in Featherstone? There's only one shop in Featherstone.
Get out.
Every shop up and down place sells juice. Well, I said juice. They call it juice.
It's not. It's like water. It's like water. It's like flavoured water. Yeah, I'm all recovered. Back to work on Monday.
Had a few good holes, but not in golf. Good one. That's from Carl, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, back on
missing?
Monday.
He gets one hole every day, and it's done. Go straight through the middle of his hand. Boy, can't say it. Look, straight through the middle of his hand. Hey Google, turn the lights off.
See if it does it. Oh. I'm waiting for him to type in chat.
Hey Google, turn the lights on. You might be chatting now.
Hey Google, disconnect from the internet.
Are you sure you want to do this?
No.
Yes.
Hey Google, what's Nathan's favourite porn?
He's stopping it now.
Linda Lovelace. Debbie does Dallas. It's more like Debbie does Donny.
Hey Google, play Baby Shark.
Oh, I used to do that all the time.
If cursing us.
With it.
I don't think he's got it on today.
I've got
Cursing,
that Alexa on. I've got Alexa.
Alexa's mint.
And the same thing, really. It's one just
We got one of them Alexa TV boxes. Look, she's going off now. But every now and again, they'll say something on telly and it'll kick her off.
Yeah,
oh, mine does.
They're doing stuff.
Stop it, Les.
Get him every week.
Hey Google, turn the lights off.
I wish you could change its name so you could like a computer. Computer. You can't.
You can't.
You can.
You can't prove
You
it.
can.
You
Can.
can on Alexas. You can
Yeah.
change it because you can have multiple ones in multiple rooms. They all go off if you say the same thing.
Ah. You can make it learn your voice as well, can't you?
If you say it in American though, it picks it up easier than if you
Not
say
in
it in
it
English.
technology. I've got
Turn the lights on.
plug.
Turn the lights on, Alexa.
I've
what
got
mine
plug in
does.
living
Hey,
room, so
Google.
when I'm upstairs, I can take lamp off downstairs without having to go down.
It's very
Lazy.
good.
That's lazy, that.
Yeah, we've got them. I'll say, hey Google, turn Mam light on. No, just turn Mam's on.
That's lazy as well.
When we
Lazy.
moved into this house, I wanted to get Philips Hues for pretty much the whole house. Priced it up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, nope.
For what?
You can get you can set your fire alarms, can't you, to it to get the hub, and it'll text your phone if your fire alarm goes off.
Oh yeah.
The Philips Hue thing. I thought it was good because people had it so like they had like geolocation. So when you pull up to drive, it'll turn like your outside light on and stuff like that.
It's very clever. I've got the Google cameras. What do they call them? Nest. Is it Nest?
Nest, yeah.
Nest.
Nice.
They're good. They only record when they see something though.
Yeah, well, I've got a Ring doorbell, but I'm umming and ahhing about getting a Ring floodlight camera back at house because the spotlight's broken. So I'm umming and ahhing, but they're a lot of money.
You can use wiring that's already in for that, can't you?
Yeah, it's already
Just
there.
wire it, rebolt it on, and just plug it in. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm waiting for Black Friday to see if they have them in sale.
The worth of the Google security stuff's good.
The Amazon, they do an Amazon camera that you basically drill an hole, literally a small hole about that big, about as big as your finger, in wall. Run the wire through. It connects to your Wi-Fi. You don't have to run any cables.
That's all right.
That's what the Nests are. Nests are the same.
That's it's like magnetic. You just screw a plate to the wall and the camera's magnetic and it's like a ball and joint. It's very. But you can also talk as well, can't you?
You talk through them, yeah.
It's an intercom, so you can have two-way communication with whoever you're looking at. So that's a handy thing because you could technically stick it on your gate.
I know a lad that's got one of these dog treat things, and basically you can shout the dog when dog comes to it. The dog can see you in camera, and you can see dog, and then you can press a button, and it sends a signal to drop a treat out at the bottom.
I've got one like that at the house. I ring it up and I thought, Mum, feed dog.
It still don't work, does it?
Still don't work now.
Temperamental. Might need an update.
So man, I'm just having a piss.
Sputs has just looked at a pack of 10 hub lights, 149 quid.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I use them. Is it Xiaoming, whatever?
Yeah, but the problem is getting them
Light.
lights and stuff like that. It's all right, but you've
What
got
was
to
that? I
make
missed
sure
that.
all your lights need to be the same setting.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much are them Philips Hue lights?
160 quid for 10.
150 quid for 10.
That's not too bad.
It's not
15
bad,
quid.
really, because
That's not too bad.
yeah, but usually they're
smart,
about 20
but-
quid each.
That's a lot of money.
Can you change colour of them?
Yeah.
Depends which one you get. There's a lot of them. The cheap ones are just white. The £25
Yeah.
ones or £20 ones are different colours.
Yeah.
Vaping.
We use that colour thing as well. When we're watching a film, we put it onto what the general colour,
The mood.
the mood is, yeah. In fact, with that Yeelight thing, you can tell it to set the mood and it does it automatic.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to get some Samsung ones that plug into the side at telly. So when you've got a film on it, projects onto the back at telly and gives you an extra
Oh, the ambient TV
Ambient.
mode thing. Yeah.
Samsung ambient.
A rear glow.
Fucking technology. You kids nowadays and your technology, your phones, your Bluetooth.
Bloody hell,
walkie-
where the eyes from? They've just invented wheel in Kingsley.
Wheel, what's wheel?
It's that new
That square thing. With that sludge and calcium. Yeah.
I don't like this because it's wrong bloody way around.
In, is it?
Yeah, when I move right, left, it goes right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
he's
you've got it on. You've got your front camera on, haven't you, on your phone?
Turn your head left.
Look at Grant.
Sorry. Turn
Mine
your head
does.
left.
Mine's opposite way.
Nate's is right way, yours is wrong way. Turn your head left.
Bloody hell.
Is it? Yeah, is his right way?
I don't know. Was it right way?
Jump up and down.
I'm over here. Jump up and down. He's coming down from the ceiling. He's going down and up, not up and down.
Down and up, not up and
Jumping
down.
up and down.
What devices you both using? Drag X.
Drag.
I'm on the Old Faithful.
Egg
Can't
is,
get it in because
Egg is Legend. Oh, Zeus one.
I've got there's one I got from you, and I
Oh,
can't bloody do it.
Kylie Mesh. Is it Mesh?
No,
Can't see. Oh, is it the?
Kylie Mini V2.
Yeah.
oh, I've got that.
Spaceship.
Dead Rabbit. Is it? I can't see anything.
Got the glass
Yeah,
on it.
Dead Rabbit, RT8. 2 minutes.
He's have to grab something else now.
He's got one of everything right back.
Oh, me?
I'm behind you. Too much fun.
He's got too much. He has got too much. Hasn't
I can't do it, mate. I just don't. I can't do it. There's this guy I see on groups all the time, and he literally buys every single tank that comes out. I was like, why?
No. Too much stuff.
I just don't get it.
Don't understand these people who spend money on vaping gear. All do the same thing, do
What
they?
do you want to use?
I've got
You
one
what?
mod, 2 tanks. Easy.
Liam's got a new fancy mod coming.
He has. How much has he paid for this? About £1,000.
No, don't.
2 and 6.
What have you been up to, Liam? No, I've just bought a button and it was £500.
Yeah, but it's a nice book.
It's a nice board. It's green.
Right, I'm off. Breakfast's ready.
60. The
You can,
Yeah, breakfast ready.
Oh,
enjoy.
See you later.
Residential chef's just cooked up for me, so I'll be off.
All right.
Enjoy.
See you later. Residential chef.
Look at dog.
Good dog.
Oh, there's some.
Should we set him up?
I've got earphones in. It's boring,
I've
isn't
just
it?
set everybody else's fucking dog off.
We'll have a blanket, look.
Look at him, wrapped up like Capacocha.
Needs to be a big bloody throat to wrap around me, I tell you. So what's new in your life then? What's new?
No,
Nothing.
Apart from your rocks, what you on to now?
Nets.
Still nuts.
Nets. Well, these are hybrids. This one's got aniseed in it. So if you like aniseed, it's that's.
he only likes stuff with 10% super sweet in it, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. I could put some super sweet in if you want.
No, I don't like sweet juice.
What do you mean you don't like sweet juice? I've seen your coils.
Yeah, that will.
I only read last night. Save cool crispy chicken.
I always have as much as I love it, it is probably my favourite. I always seem to get dodgy coils with what's it called? Go on, what's it called?
It is. It's all right. Is that one? Yeah.
Yeah, right, fruity, dark fruit.
Dark fruit.
Dark fruit's in that, but that coils.
No, but it just doesn't. That must be way I wish.
What juice you on now?
I'm on stuff that I bought from last lockdown.
What is it?
It is just jam.
Just jam.
Just jam. Just jam. You haven't tasted our jam on toast.
I don't like the toast element.
Get him out.
You're bad.
Get him out.
No, you haven't been in for a while, has it?
No.
What, you're still bad?
You're still bad.
Stocked up.
We're not getting that gold back.
And then I'd just be there and everywhere. So I had no time to do now.
We're all outside anyway, because we're all fucking plated. I'm not fucking robbing this. It's fucking cheap cap of the shop.
Hey, they were in about 45 minutes.
45?
Trying to find something fucking good. It's not worth checking. Leave him a tenner in still. Oh dear. What we like. What Spud said.
Oh, we can stick that juice up website possibly today. Is that flavouring company?
Oh, your cactus. Is that what you call it? Cactus?
I decided what call it.
Oh, okay. Fucking tell me. Right, well, I suppose we could love you and leave you.
Oh, I'm no one else to talk to now.
Oh.
Talk to the dog.
You can ring me back up at private line, but it is like paid per minute.
Yeah.
Is it?
£50 a minute, minimum of 30 minutes, isn't it?
It's called the shrinkage line. £1 a minute.
£1 a minute?
Oh.
You devalue when you send it.
£30 a minute.
Oh, yeah, I'll pay that easy.
2 minutes for 50.
All I'll need.
Right, well.
Them boys.
You have to come in when we open back up.
Yeah.
You haven't been in there a bit, have you?
No.
Been in a bit
No.
now. You can't get in, can he? Nobody can get in.
Can't get in.
It's shocking.
Unless I just put out that door until you let me in.
Yeah, what you could do.
Yeah. Might come out with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Dressed up as someone.
Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Catch you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye, everybody. And don't forget, get over to the website and get some stuff on.
Get your black beard.
And go and give us a vote on that link I've put up there, which is for the Easy Click. Easy Click. Which is basically, I'm looking for the nets, really, because there's that many other stuff. It's impossible, isn't it? So yeah, it's don't forget it's next don't forget it's next Friday that we're going to be on for the next few weeks, just while we're in lockdown, and that means that we can get weekend off. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, we're spreading it out. We're working every frigging day.
There's no point us coming in on weekends.
There's no point, no.
There's no APC collection, so
yeah. So we just catch up on Monday. So anyway, yeah, that's it. So I shall catch you later. So it's ta-ta from me and
bye-bye
from him. Bye-bye.